My name is the Chosen, but every single year, once a year, we open up a portal to the multiverse, and Chosens from every dimension come together.
So, you must be the new guy here. I am the Chosen. Oh, a little too much power. Classic mistake. I am the Chosen. It is a widely known fact that once a year a portal is opened that allows all of the Chosens in the multiverse to come together. Unfortunately, I believe I may have missed that deadline, or it did not come up in my email. So this is me, Chosen to Chosen, introducing myself so that you know I am here. And not that I missed it, because it's a classic mistake. Every Chosen must practice the art of humility, which is why I live with roommates. Otherwise, I would become too powerful for this world.
What's it like living with the Chosen? I mean, it's pretty fine, actually. I mean, they don't really leave their room a lot. I don't really see them often, so it's kind of like they're not even there.
Because if I lived alone, it'd honestly be kind of cool. Unfortunately, I am a Chosen that cannot afford that in this moment in time. It's just not in the cards for me. Classic mistake. My skill set. Well, usually I don't go around telling people what my skills are so they can never know my weakness. But as this is only being distributed to all of the Chosens of the world and to nobody else, I guess I'll tell you what my skills are. Number 1, I can withstand torture. Number 2, I can do the Napoleon Dynamite dance. Absolutely, I can. Number 3, being in immeasurable pain and then calling 911 to have an ambulance sent to you to go to the ER, and then all of your symptoms magically going away once you step foot inside. In all honesty, I would really kind of like to not have that skill, as I'm not taken very seriously. And my last one is that I know all of the information and lore behind Baldur's Gate 3 and all of the characters without ever having played a singular millisecond of the game. That is pure hyperfixation and having a crush on Astarion and then maturing to Gale. But yes, these are some of my skills that I am willing to share with you. It is not all of them. If you knew all of them, it would be too much. One of the things that people don't really know about me is that I have the ability to jump in and out of the Matrix and be a part of the simulation myself and fight those battles there. Well, if you don't believe me, well, I can show you right now. Whoa, impressive.
They pay their rent on time. No problem is there. It's good to know that they're very focused on safety and security, making sure, you know, no one's like coming to invade or like take over or try and kill them. I guess that's what they talk about. I don't really know.
As you know, every Chosen has a finishing move. Usually we do not share it with anybody as it is a secret, but I will demonstrate it for you here now. My finishing move is a subterfuge. I learned it in my fencing class, and it's not my finishing move just because it's the only move that I can remember from said fencing class. I think it's really cool. So I shall demonstrate it now. Subterfuge. Subterfuge. So as you can see, these are my spoils of war. Yeah, takes a lot of willpower and strength to get one of these. Especially on Barnes & Nobles when it's a pre-order for a limited edition. Oh, that's a bloodbath right there. Yeah, you gotta disguise yourself on the front lines with the drummer boys so you can have a sneak attack and just and get what you need. Yeah. But a lot of Chosens wouldn't go for these as they are part of the no-fap community, as we know, and which I respect and stand in solidarity, which I actually don't, because I am a Chosen that is not a member of the no-fap community, which you might say makes me a little bit of a special Chosen, where I have some knowledge in that area of life. Ranks me a little higher with the Chosens. Yeah. Impressive! Subterfuge. Oh, my weaknesses. Well, usually a Chosen doesn't share their weaknesses. But for you, I will share just this one. My one true weakness. The changing of the seasons. Every 3 months, my inner cells turn against me and I must fight with all my will and power to survive. And as you can see, I always win. Impressive! But no, it truly is a bloody fight. It really is war. Having to fight inside of yourself. Sometimes I don't think I'm gonna make it. Subterfuge. We lost a lot of good men these past several years. Honestly, my whole life. A lot of people don't think that the Chosen knows loss because they're always winning, which is so impressive. But I know what loss is. I know what it means to lose, but I never do. There's a lot of blood. Yeah. It's pretty fine. I mean, there isn't anything like blaringly awful about them. No. What do I attribute my strength to? It's a good question. I would have to say that it's probably all the Polly Pocket purses I used to chew on. That glitter really does something to a person. Yes, it's no secret that canonically I am the shortest Chosen out of all of us. And if anyone else tells you otherwise, they are lying to you. You shouldn't believe what everybody tells you, because I am the only one. A wise tiger once told me that. Subterfuge. But being the shortest Chosen does have its advantages and its perks. You know, I never feel like I'm made to be any less than the other Chosens. When in battle, the advantage is that no one really sees me coming. I usually either go for the knees in a sneak attack or, you know, subsequently, if I can't get the knees, I always go for the balls. Subterfuge. And as being a shorter Chosen, I do prefer having much of a shorter blade. A wise woman once told me that it's not the size that matters, but it's the way you use it. And that advice has come in handy many a time. Subterfuge. Subterfuge. What was my childhood like? I never had one. I will say, I do notice that they cook a lot of scrambled eggs, like a lot. Like it's as if every meal they have is just scrambled eggs. Is that what she told you? That I only know how to make scrambled eggs? Please, I know how to cook other things. I'm the Chosen. I'm fine with that. Scrambled eggs are great. But it kind of gets to a point that it makes me feel like you don't know what else there is to cook for yourself. And I have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things. It's just that scrambled eggs are elite. They are the elite type of egg.
Because, I mean, that's a lot of protein.
I just prefer to cook that. It's not that I don't know how to make eggs any other way. I just really like scrambled eggs, guys. Come on. It's not that big of a deal.
They must be really constipated.
As you guys requested, I will give you a tour of my room. As you can see, this is my bed. This is where the Chosen, I, sleep. The Chosens must be very careful in the type of mattress that they choose for themselves. For me, if the mattress is too firm, my neck will get all stiff, and then I will wake up with a migraine, which means that the world will descend into chaos as there is no one to survey, as I am then trapped to my bed and cannot move. I do keep a poster of our god that we follow in this universe, which you would think is Loki, but as we know, that is a mythological being of great proportion. No, I am actually talking about Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, he is a Chosen in this universe. I know I said that I was the only one, but that's a secret. He's a secret. You can cut this part out, but yeah, Tom Hiddleston is one of the Chosens, and by playing Loki, it was a long con so that he could discuss the multiverse without anyone knowing. Yeah, you really gotta cut this part. I made a promise. Yeah, we gotta cut. It's kind of what it's like being the Chosen of this universe. It really, having to have the weight and people's lives in your hands, yeah, it takes a lot. But it's a fight not many people are willing to take on, and I am one of those people. Meaning that I will take on the fight, not that I wouldn't. No, death doesn't scare me. In fact, I welcome it. I welcome death at my dinner table. I set a plate and a little cloth down, just in case they want to come over and, have a little talk. Not that I'm lonely in any way. But yeah, I welcome him. You may think I'm bummed about missing the portal, but that would be a classic mistake. I have the ability to hide in plain sight. I have hidden myself in the shadows for so many millennia. But I have always been there. You all thought I wasn't. Classic mistake. I have been there since the beginning of time. No portal could ever hold me back. No matter where or how far we are, we will always find our way back to each other. We are, and always will be, the Chosen.